So, former collaborators of Justin Bieber have come out to discuss how they are extremely worried for him. Hey guys, it's Rob Raleigh, daily and consistent content. Let's get straight into this video. Bieber is also speaking out about the struggling rumors of 20,000 worth of debt that he apparently is in. I don't even think it's 20,000. I believe it's 20 million, sorry, because 20,000 to him is nothing. Justin Bieber's former collaborators and colleagues have revealed their worries over the star's mental health in a new report. The 31-year-old pop star recently spoke about his own concerns, writing on social media, "I have anger issues." A lengthy Hollywood Reporter investigation into Bieber's state of mind has been released today, and his former collaborator Bieber, who wrote his hits Despacito, Where Are You Now, What Do You Mean, saying that he's going through a rough time and that he basically prays for him. A former member of Bieber's team has come out and also stated, "Seeing him disintegrate like this, it's watching the embodiment of someone not living their purpose. He's completely lost. There's no one protecting him because there's no one there willing to say no to him. You say no, you simply just get blown out." A source close to the artist played down speculation that the singer was struggling, telling THR, "Artists are artists, they don't look at the world the way you do. He's healthier than all of us physically and mentally." I doubt that. In regards to his, new brand, in an animated video on his Instagram, Bieber is seen walking into a house filled with Drew branded items. He then takes out a match and lights it before dropping it on the floor of the house. He walks away from the burning building, which seemingly symbolizes his choice to leave the company behind. And you also see him basically, running away on a scooter, obviously to imply that he's shading Scooter Braun for the amount of manipulation that this man has done. People told me my whole life, "Wow, Justin, you deserve that," and I personally have always felt very unworthy. I say all this to say, if you feel sneaky, welcome to the club. I deeply feel this way as well. So multiple collaborators and people in his team have spoken out in this lengthy Hollywood Reporter report, stating that he is disintegrating. He's turning into something that he's not. He's completely lost mentally, and that he's become quite aggressive, where if you tell him no, he simply blows out to you. I don't believe Bieber is an aggressive individual, and I don't believe that he's turned that way for any reason. We've discussed Bieber at length now for many, many months in regards to his recent appearances, looking disheveled, firing his team, unfollowing Usher, unfollowing Diddy. The Hollywood Reporter even discusses the fact that Bieber is quite worried for the Diddy trial and for what is about to take place. I don't think Bieber is one of these alleged victims, nor do I think he's going to be subpoenaed, because nobody will allow that to take place. But I can imagine the PTSD has completely kicked in for him when it comes to this conversation. But of course, collaborators and former people in his team coming out to say that he is disintegrating is a very strong allegation to make. Is this genuine, or is this some kind of coordinated attack to let him know that you've called your team, you must return? The thing about Justin Bieber is that this man is completely trapped in his contracts, in the connections that he's made, in the success that he's made. He can't easily get out from what he's doing. Otherwise, basically, people will turn against him, and he'll probably end up having the same fate as Diddy or anybody else, and being trapped in a mental facility or a prison. This man is severely connected to very dangerous executives and people who've taken a significant large amount of money from him throughout his entire career, leaving him to now feel violated and abandoned, especially through the works of Usher, Scooter Braun and Diddy, three powerful men. That man is trapped. Justin Bieber is essentially trapped in what he's going through. And I don't think that he's having significant marriage issues with Hailey Bieber. Of course, there are issues there, but I think it's used as a distraction because those reports, as I've stated, have increased since he's announced that he's leaving his team. So when the Hollywood Reporter is coming out with an extensive article quoting his old team, saying that he's disintegrating, I question these sources and where it's coming from. Because the entrapment is so significant and deep for Bieber that there is a public agenda to make us feel like he is doing something bad, when really and truly it's his old team selling negative PR stories. And I think that this particular report is very intriguing. Bieber is also responding to the fact that apparently he is in 20 million alleged debt, suffering and going through a lot, and he's responding saying that do not believe this clickbait BS. This is why he's spiraling out of control when it comes to the paparazzi conversations, basically saying that all they care about is money, when that's true. He's not aggressive or spiraling. They do care about money. I'm sure he has PTSD, and I'm sure he spirals in his own way, hence why we're seeing all of these disheveled appearances on the streets. But that man is trapped, and there are definitely bigger enemies out there who are trying to push agendas of Bieber. We've seen this with Britney, we've seen this with Michael Jackson, we've seen this with Whitney Houston, we've seen this with Winehouse, we've seen this with a lot of people, specifically more so Michael and Britney. And I think that it's very important for us to read between the lines when we are discussing Bieber. So I'm not going to sit here and review this Hollywood Reporter article because I feel like certain parts of it is an agenda against Bieber, but I do believe that there is some truth to this disintegration. And that disintegration is happening not because he's left his team, but because he's trying to deal with the traumatic situations of what the team have done to him. But the agenda is that they are trying to let us know that the reason why this is happening to him is because he's left his team. No, it's because of the PTSD and the abuse, the manipulation financially and physically of what people around him have done to him. And therefore, he's culled people, gone into a corner, and is extremely upset and traumatized by it all. The reason why he's still traumatized as of right now is because even though he's cut some of his team off, he still can't get out of this cycle because of his masters, his music executives, those above him have essentially trapped this man into being a cash cow. Therefore, when he stopped half of his tour because he was drained, he was in significant debt because of that, and Scooter Braun, apparently from what Hollywood Reporter is saying, had to help fix that. This man isn't wanting to be a cash cow anymore, and when you don't want to be a cash cow anymore, your life can turn upside down because all you are is a piece of chess for these pawns. And these people realize it at a point, and once they do, which Bieber is doing right now, becomes deranged, upset, PTSD, disheveled, on live, going crazy, certain marriage issues, all of that because of the consequences of what he went through. By no way can this man get out free, otherwise it will take a very long time, in my humble opinion. I've been told from my sources, from people who've worked with Bieber, that man is trapped upon layers upon layers upon layers through contracts and people and other people, especially when he was a young age, trapping him in certain financial contracts. So whatever he's trying to get away from, clearly it's going to be a very lengthy road ahead for him. Whether he's going to get to that destination or not, we simply don't know. But these reports and these Hollywood reporters and these people coming out saying that he's disintegrating, he's in a dangerous place, they're only going to continue. These reports of 20 million in debt and the fact that he's suffering, he needs depression, etc., he's coming out to say it's clickbait. It's only going to continue until something gives in. And right now Bieber is trying to put the blockade up, but I feel like that blockade might come to a close in some way, shape or form, or we're going to see some major crash out that's going to take place. Bieber is trapped by these music executives and by these people. He's not allowed to leave where he's being. He's a cash cow. There's still demand for Justin Bieber. He can do a tour tomorrow and it will sell out. And when there's money, there's interest, and the executives still have their puppet strings towards him. He is becoming conscious of this more so now than ever, and this is why it looks like he's going completely deranged. I honestly feel for him. I do. These trapped pop stars, Hollywood isn't what it's made out to be. Becoming the successful pop star isn't what it made out to be. We all wanted to be in this position when we were kids. I'm grateful. We should be grateful that we are not in those positions, because having all money does not bring you happiness, and a trail of pop stars is definitely an example of this. This wasn't a Hollywood Reporter article review. This was a conversation, a think piece, you would say, a mini documentary, if you would say, of me sitting here giving you an understanding that this man is trapped. We've discussed him being disheveled, marriage issues, all of that. It's a pattern, guys. Unfollowing these moguls and these big superstars, it's a pattern, guys. He's trying to get away from the entire circus around him, but unfortunately those doors are locked, and it's going to take a very long time, in my opinion, for him to actually be completely free from this, and we don't know how long that's going to take. Let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this video. Do subscribe to the channel, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. It's just one click to subscribe. That's all you guys have to do. Give this video a thumbs up, send a tip if you guys wish to. There's a $ sign there and it goes a long way, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.